Hello? Is the stream live? Do I actually have everything ready today, for once? Holy cow. It's a brand new day, baby. Zomboid on a... What day is today? Thursday, baby. Yeah, Zomboid on a Thursday. Frick. You know what I'm talking about? That guy? Steak on a Monday, baby? Hang on. I have two scenes here. I need to actually set up one for meme review too. That can be an off steak D's. You want me to like your balls vampire? Because I'll stake them if you want. Like I can get a. Sorry, I'm just imagining like a Jackass type bit where they have somebody strapped to a table like ass up and balls out, and they just have a like a ribeye steak, and they just whoosh, whoosh, just smack their balls with. I know that that's the other steak. I'm aware. I do know how to spell sometimes. Sometimes. Anyways, let's get into some Zomboid. Wait, what? Am I on a new... Proud of you. Thanks, Daft. I hope you're doing well. Is it... Hang on, was there a new update on Zomboid today? Manage downloads. PUBG updated, but... Okay, well, I guess I can convert my save. Is this the right file? Last I recall, we were trying to get a little silly. MP's multiplayer? Yeah, but I'm on single player here, you know? Does it need to actually convert? You're taking an Enneagram test? What the hell is an Enneagram test? Is a test will show which one of the 9 personality types suit you best. See how you score for all 9 Enneagrams. I mean, I could. You want me to take one live on stream today? I'm certain we talked about this because of one of my college classes. Probably? Didn't I have to take... I think it may have been Myers-Briggs that I had to take. But, I mean, I'll take an Enneagram test if you want. Daft. You just say the word and I'll set it up. Oh yeah, I remember what we were doing now. We were preparing for a day of... Do I have enough Magnum ammo? I think I only had like 3 boxes. My therapist had me look at the types and told me to think about which one fits me. You know, it's been a minute since I've done something like that, so it's plausible that I did take something like that. But I think I've looked into a ton of like the personality type tests, not because I'm a believer in them necessarily, but like just because I only have... I think I only have 2. How do I make a Molotov? Make Molotov. Gasoline or alcohol and a rag. We can definitely do that. I distinctly remember this. I don't remember doing the test for the Enneagram, though. That's our problem there. I think that's just because I'm terrible at remembering things. I mean, fuck it. I'll take a test. I'll take a test that I can't fail. That's a win-win for me. True. Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna do? Molotov. I also need a glass jar of some kind, right? I thought I had a glass. Do I have wine? I swear I had some wine. What if I became a wine mom? That would probably require having a kid, but like, what if? Bit late for that? What do you mean? Wait, what? I can't. You're more like a weed father. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's probably more accurate for my current state of being. Weed father. The weed father. Okay, so what I do is I take the whiskey. I take the whiskey drink, and I take the... Where can I actually put the whiskey? I don't think I... I don't really want to store all of my whiskey in, like, bowls, right? Now, that would be a really deranged way to... to keep your booze, right? Just go to somebody's house and they're like, "Oh yeah, my whiskey's it's in the freezer," and you look in the freezer and it's just uh it's just a bowl full of whiskey. Yeah, don't worry about it. I keep it covered with the paper towel, not so nothing gets into it. Hmm. Did I not? I put it in the wrong bag, didn't I? Or 100% of it. My pot full of booze. Whiskey pot. Okay, now that should be everything I need to make a Molotov. Molotov. What do you mean? Possible items? Is my whiskey bottle not acceptable? Empty glass bottle. Bottle of whiskey. Okay, well, we gotta do some decanting today, apparently. Pour a liter into the glass bottle. Is this what I... There we go. All this work just to make a Molotov. You can call me the decanter, the way I be decanting. The decantler. Well, this will be our spare gas, just in case we get a generator and... Oh, now I'm hungry. Ugh. The needs of the body. This is bullshit. we have... I can put a Molotov in the oven. Incredible. Okay. Eat our soup. Get you some worms in dirt. Ooh. You know what? I could kind of go for some pudding. I like Oreos well enough, too. That actually is a great idea. Okay. Now it's time to go Rick Grimes on this. And by go Rick Grimes, I mean make as much noise as possible so I can attract as many zombies into a circle that I'm going to have them burn to death with. Just took an Enneagram test and I got a 5, but I've also gotten 7 before. They're related. Ride a horse into a city. True! I was reading a Reddit thread earlier that was like, there is no shot in hell that I would use a horse to, get this body off, please. To go into a city because those guys hate being around things. Those things will buck you off instantly. And I was like, actually, that is kind of a fair point. If you don't have a horse that's conditioned for it, it makes sense that you wouldn't want to mess with that, huh? I'm doing stuff, Lori. Thanks. What a great relationship those two had. Okay. Let's prep the car for a quick getaway. Just off on the side here. All right, time to get loud. There we go. Like John Bernthal. Yeah. Get loud, get proud. Okay. That should do a good job of attracting enough zombies that the Molotov works. Please remain calm. I like that guy too. When he goes, no, 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 no. No, 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 please, no. I need to actually see the Punisher series. I've heard good things about it. I really like that the sound effects have the heartbeat. There's good stuff in there. They were alright. Mostly John Bernthal covered in blood, you know. Exactly your kind of shtick. Okay. Now I think we're doing a pretty good job of being loud. The scene in the prison changed my brain chemistry. Oh? If you know, you know. That's a good one. Okay. So what I'm hearing is I should watch the Punisher series. Okay. I mean, I'll watch it with you. That was Daredevil, though? Yeah? Is Daredevil worth watching? Is Marvel slop worth watching in 2026? I mean, some of it is, right? Thought it was entertaining, at least. I only kind of remember. That makes sense. Is that a sombrero? I think Daredevil is alright from what I heard. Okay. Man, there sure is a lot of screaming here. The one fight in the hallway. Okay. I think we have a pretty large crowd here. And it does continue to grow. It's all about horde management. And that's a pretty good size horde. Now, when do we throw the Molotov is the question. There's so many of them just scattered about here. My biggest concern is any of them just grabbing me. Do I need to light it too? Hang on a second. How'd this work? I do have a lighter. Okay. I'm paying too much attention to my inventory. Molotov cocktail. It's quite funny there's such a huge horde here. Yeah, I kind of collected enough of them, right? The big horde collection. How do I light my Molotov? Do I have to have the lighter equipped as my secondary? I mean, it makes sense to me that there would be a lot of zombies in, okay, well, I think we're realizing that things are going to be a little more difficult than I thought. There's enough of a scattering and a smattering here, and they just kind of lose attention. Hang on, do I have more than one? Well, that's a pretty good cluster of zombies on fire. Just collect them into a group and they'll all burn. I mean, I have such a large area. Get set on fire, idiots. Yes! Well, back to the Magnum. Yeah, that's the one Molotov that I have. Come on, guys, pay attention. I need you all to light on fire. Where do I have my Magnum round stored right now? There's a nice smattering here. I need more. I need them to gather tighter. I think I can handle a handful of them. Well, that's a nice fiery cluster there. We're achieving something here, guys. We're achieving something. Kind of them to form another mosh pit for me? Yeah! This is metal as hell. Just a giant cluster of zombies on fire. I think we're gonna take, like, a week or so just waiting for all of them to burn down. Okay, I need to be extra careful of the ones... of a lot of them, actually, now that I think about it. Do I have more? Okay. Unpack. Open my box. Reload. That's, I think we're gonna be okay. I think enough of them will gather together. Like, I lose a lot of the loot from them, but just Can you imagine how difficult it would be to actually kill every single one of these guys? Like, even if I did have enough ammo and guns to make it plausible, this is not... This is not easy. This is a good boon. Yeah, exactly. One Molotov being able to kill every single zombie, huge. Don't need their clothes or whatever. Exactly. And being able to do it in this giant field instead of anywhere close to something that they could light on fire that actually means anything. I think I made the right choice. As long as I don't get touched by one of the ones that are on fire, it's fine. This is the perfect place to kite. Exactly. It's pre-built for kiting. And I can maybe get a little bit of firearms XP in the meantime. Wow. All of them just, they're just burning. Yeah, they're keeling over dead. Awesome. Look at all these ashes, though. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Overwhelming stench. Yeah, I can't imagine how disgusting it would smell, just burning, rotting flesh. Yuck. Exactly. Just absolutely disgusting. Worst part is the hair. Ooh. Burning hair? No thanks. Too bad all the zombies aren't bald. True. Me going to becoming a zombie barber. A zombarber, if you will. I'm just trying to get any zombies that are not already in the mosh pit here to make their way. How much ammo? Yeah, I have plenty. We're good. There's a handful of guys around here. Just a couple of guys on fire, setting the other ones on fire. Can't imagine being hungry while doing this. Just, all those zombies that were on fire, just... I really wish... I had something to eat. Should I keep, like, a granola bar in my fanny pack or anything? I have some gum. Here, chew on some gum. Y'all got juicy fruit in the apocalypse? What's the best gum? I'm partial to 5. It's sugar-free. The flavors are fine. Ginger-flavored? Ginger-flavored gum would be good. I've mostly been a 5 head. I remember there was a flavor that was really popular when I was in middle school. It was like, React fruit or whatever. Me, if I started doing video watching on Twitch, a React fruit. I don't really like fruit gum. That's okay, you can be wrong. I really like the fruit gum. Or at least I really liked the fruit ginger. Not fruit ginger, the fruit React 5. I enjoyed it quite a bit. That stuff was like cigarettes in prison. People loved it. Not a fruit candy person, and gum is basically candy. That's true. It's pretty candy adjacent. Any of these guys getting back up? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, we'll take a we'll take a look at our the fruits of our labor in a moment here, but in the meantime, I want to check some of these side alcoves. You've got to be kidding me. Really? You know, I don't think there are any zombies to attract, actually. So I'm not really concerned. Yeah, I'm grooving. So I think what I'm gonna do the if this character dies, I'm going to adjust some of the settings for sure. And I'm gonna make it so that guns spawn more often, just because, you know, we're in Kentucky. It's not unreasonable to have more guns be prevalent. Yeah, no zombies came from that? Okay, like a handful? Yeah, not that many. Hi! We took care of a majority of the horde here. But yeah, if everybody, or if what's this character's name? Sandy Grigsby dies of definitely preventable causes, then we're going to do a little bit of adjustment. Change around the settings just a smidgeon. Make more guns. Because, like, everybody wants to use the guns and, like, do the fun stuff, right? I'm also going to add the dancing mod. Because I think that'll add a little bit of silliness. I want to learn how to... Oh, they broke in one of the windows here. Okay, well, that's a little annoying. Do I have another... Nope. This is an okay-sized group. This is definitely more manageable. It may take multiple trips, but I'm not too concerned. Every zombie we kill with a bullet is one that I don't have to kill with a melee weapon, so... Yeah, it's more of these guys than I had hoped. That's for sure. But it's a lot more manageable, so we, Oh, well, that's all the ammo. And I'm so hungry. Ugh. How inconvenient. This is what, like, a dozen? And more? Guns Unlimited, your Second Amendment playground. I mean, this certainly is a Second Amendment playground, huh? I think the only thing that I could do to kill all of these guys in a reasonable fashion... My character's gonna be sore after this, my god. Is bust into one of these cars and hope. Can you imagine the level of exhaustion you would experience, like swinging a crowbar as hard as you can for, I don't know, 5 minutes? You guys, you think these guys ever got in trouble for conspiring with the local sheriff to acquire machine guns illegally? Um, I would be willing to bet yes on that one. That just feels right to a place like this. That was one of the things that we dealt with back out east. They had a... I hear the electric guitar going on here. It's kind of baller. I'm kind of into it. Is that another glass jar? Hello? Nope. Not acquirable. Dang, I was really hoping. We're losing some of them. If I can get enough time, I should have brought some extra food. My character's so hungry. Out of ammo. It's 6 p.m. Wow. We spent all day today. Or 5 p.m. We spent all day dealing with the zombie menace. I wonder what the entrance is like, too. Any guns? Hello? Ooh, another crowbar. What is ours at? Okay, yeah. It lasts forever. Don't need to be too concerned about it. Empty glass bottle. Yes, please. Just in case. Empty bottles. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. Planks. Okay. This place is actually kind of... There's some stuff going on. There's certainly loot to be had. Condolence letter. I'm sorry that your husband turned into a zombie. Oh. Okay, well... Looks like all of the guys at the entryway did not actually end up coming further in. So that's a little bit frustrating. And none of these guys are far enough away from any of these cars that I think I could get away with what my plan was, which was try and hotwire one of the cars in there and then just use it to run over the zombies. Because, like, I could do it with my car, but it's one of, like, 2 usable cars right now. So, I guess this will be a tomorrow task in the scale of Zomboid. Besides, my character's so hungry. Okay, lesson learned. We'll be back with more food. I don't think we need a Molotov for this many. I think we just try and get access to a car. And then go from there. We also bring gas, just in case any of these other ones work, but just is out of gas. That'll be good. We have plans. Our plans are measured in centuries, or whatever. Maybe don't drive into the gas pump at 20 miles an hour. That would probably help. Do a quick clear. But yeah, I wanna add the dancing mod just because I want to get a little silly with it. I should probably see about planting some crops. Just because we're early enough in the season that I see no reason not to. You know what? This is an entire tub of ice cream kind of day. Chicken leg and bread sandwich. Sure. We'll go with that. We could also make another Molotov. Are there any other gas cans? There are. I'll just grab another one of these. Might as well. We're trying. Granola bars. There we go. That's what I want in my fanny pack. Fanny pack full of granola bars. I want to be like one of those brave moms. Is that a anybody know what I'm talking about? Am I just I want to be a rave mom. I want to have a bunch of stuff. Candy coated mom. Is that the phrase? Oh, are you the jewelry stuff? Oh, okay. Yes. Fill up the empty glass bottle too. Hang on. We can put this in the trunk. MILF living the plur lifestyle. Yes. See, you get it. Oh, my lighter's empty? Wait, can I refill it? I know that I had matches somewhere. Where did I have them, though? I'm trying to think. I don't remember where I had the matches. Anyways, we'll keep the Molotov in the back pocket just in case. You never know when you're gonna need it. Put the gun on the table. My character's so sleepy. Where did I put my matches? I know that I had more of them. Moon Madness. Sheesh the blood on me. Yeah. What, you don't live like this? Hang on, I should probably take off the bandage just to make sure that I'm not infected. Okay, we're good, actually. Take a drinky. Fill up our water again. Let's do a quick washy too. Get nice and clean. Do I have soap for this? Wash weapons and also our duffel bag too. Take a shower, Stinky. You ever take a sink shower? I don't think I ever have, actually. Not that I recall. Yeah, I've been in an okay enough position that I've never had to take a sink shower. Man, this game is so good. It feels silly to say, but it's just nice to be like, ah, yes, I actually have things to eat. I can add bread. Bread soup. Chicken and bread. I'm making chicken sandwich soup. Just make a big old pot of whatever the hell's in the pantry. Salt and pepper. It'll be fine. It'll come out in the wash. Soup. Oh yeah, I probably should put the noodles in the fridge too. Okay, well, pop it in the oven. Nice little bit of soup. Where are my matches? Soup. Suop. Can also have some dried apricots in the bag too. Where are my matches? Man, this is so me. I know that I have it, but I don't know where I put it. Where else can I behold? Just like typing words into the emote thing, sometimes I don't know all of them. Oh yeah, that's a great sour please. I love sour please. Any dance emote just goes so hard. Soup. Are my matches in here? Nope. Well, this is exactly the way that this would go. Now to decant my soup. Ideally not pour it on the ground. Oh yeah, I can make salad. I can make salad or fruit salad. Man, this Zomboid house is exactly like my house would be if not for knife. Just knives everywhere, just everything all over the place. Who needs to use drawers? I can just lay it on the... I can lay it wherever. Oh, this had a duffel bag in it? I didn't even check. Okay, well, I guess let's get some snooze. Become snoozer. Purse, satchel. Oh, this purse has... Yes! It has matches. And cigarettes. I don't really care about the ciggies, but... I mean, might as well. Put that back in the cabinet. Tissues. Okay, well, let's close our door and snooze on up. What's the... Sounds ideal to me. If I can't see things, they don't exist at all and all that. True. That's why we always gotta leave everything on the counter. Alright. We can have some morning soup. Breakfast soup. Watch our television. And then we'll get on our merry little way to learn how to make cake batter. Okay. Now to clear out the gun store. The Gungan store. Do you think Gungans were ever part of the slave trade? I mean, nobody really knew that they were there for the most part, right? On Naboo. Look, I'm throwing spaghetti at the wall. Were you asking me about Star Wars lore? Oh yeah, that's true. That's my problem here. Star Wars lore. A Star Wars hater. Sweet potato. I have at least a little bit of food here that isn't rotten. Bagels. Cake. A credit card. I'll just put this on my credit card. Rotten food, yeah. Stale bread. Yeah, this... Damn, this is just like the farmer's market. Okay, well. We got a couple of things. Some fresh lemons. Never mind. It's going stale as I speak. Hell kind of farmer's markets have you been going to? That's a good question. Every farmer's market I've been to actually has really good produce. Come on, actually hotwire this thing. I would love to have a truck. I'm gonna drive around my truck in the city. I'm gonna get 15 miles to the gallon. Just driving in the city with my souped up vehicle. My truck with a BBL. All of the places around here, by that I mean, people around here just drive just massive trucks. And we're like, it's like, we live in a city, guys. Everybody knows that you're not using that thing for anything other than driving around. You're not some kind of, I know that you're not some kind of important guy. How else will people know my dick size, though? True! That is true. I hadn't considered that part. People need to know that I'm important and drive a big truck. It's very funny to me. Because it's like, come on, guys. We live in the suburbs. Are you a contractor? Because I think that's really the only... That's the only thing you got going for you in that department. And the trucks, like, the vehicles are so big now. Nobody needs to have a truck that large. It makes the roads that much more crowded. It's wild. I know the reason why, too. It's just... It's so silly sounding, or seems so silly to me. Is like, is the MPG on this thing? That's a good question. I don't think it matters too much. The gas tank on this thing is fucking huge, though. I should check that. It's probably like a 30-gallon tank. Let's see if we can pull the zombies out and then refuel and possibly hotwire. Although, is this... How messed up is this one? Ooh, hang on. Somebody left their key on the ground here? That saves me some time. Pop the hood on this bad boy. Oh, yeah, this thing is beat to shit. This is a perfect candidate for that. The empty gas can in the back, in the duffel bag. No key found for this car. What? I thought there was a key on the ground. Okay, this thing sucks. And that's perfect for my purposes. It's time to run over several zombies. Probably stall out. Oh, great, we have the helicopter event, too. Come on, guys! We're gonna do some manslaughter. This is the perfect time for the helicopter event, actually. Run them over with the trunk. It's not like I'm worried about... It's not like I'm really worried about my trunk breaking. I'm more worried about the engine and here we go. My tires are probably gonna be fucked too, but you know. The human speed bumps. Yes! My car is bumping. Skirt. Don't mind me, guys. Oh, my car. Okay, well. My car stalled, so... We'll see what we can accomplish here. At least you have a backup. That's true. That's the whole purpose for using the shitty one, so that I don't completely destroy the good stuff. This is really the ideal helicopter event timing. Okay, hang on. I think we can actually get back in the car and get us started now. There we go. Come on, guys. Line up. Line up on the main road. Skirt. Oh. Game hitched. Man. This thing gets some air. Yeehaw! Average driver in Salt Lake be like, who cares? I'll just hit him with my car. What are pedestrians? Oops! I didn't look out my back window. I also love that the windows just become an empty void. Oh. Yeah. Man, this thing is beat to shit. Skirt! That's what happens when you break glass. True. Glass becomes a void. I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil 7. Just in that first boss fight, just skirt. Back it up. Oh my god. It's really good. One would think you could do so much damage to and with a car in such a small space. That's the horsepower, baby. You get enough horsepower going right away. I can just eat a lemon. Y'all ever just eat lemons? The evil acronym. Everyone... What is it? Evil? The SpongeBob evil? I can't remember it off the top of my head. Every villain is lemons. There we go. That's the one. Skirt. Man, this car has done me some good. Evil. Every villain is lemons. Man, early SpongeBob really had some bangers, huh? Oh, my car's... Oh, that's fine. We'll just leave it here. Think about this. Car with a flamethrower on it. Now you're cooking. I would love to have a car with a flamethrower on it. I'm literally cooking zombies. It's true. We stay cooking. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave that beat to shit car parked on the side of the road there. I'm gonna ruin this car's suspension by driving over 30 zombies. Man, I need to get a crowbar. I know that there's some good stuff behind this locked wall. Can I actually do anything about it? Nope. That's straight up, you gotta destroy it. Okay. Do we have any guns in the lockers? Nope. Just lockpick it. That's the one thing that this game doesn't have, actually, is lockpicking. You'd think that it would, but it doesn't. Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. Okay, that's why I couldn't loot it. Bulky ammo container. M9. Is there a mod? There might be. Box of ammo. Yes, we're starting to get there. Box of... Okay. I don't really need... Well, hang on. Putting the ammo in the ammo boxes is probably the more efficient way to tote around ammo. Should be in, as you've demonstrated. It's pretty easy to learn. That's true. I don't know if I've mentioned, but I did actually use my lockpicks for my little sister's wedding. There was a door that somebody forgot to unlock somewhere along the way. And they're like, hey, does anybody have a key to this door? I was like, well, I don't know. Somehow it got locked from the inside with no one in it. That's true. It was like a bathroom with like 2 entrances into it from 2 different deals. Very large, fancy bathroom. Everything at that, I'll say, air quotes, venue was very fancy. It was not, I can't believe that somebody actually lived there. To me, that's crazy. Like, you don't need that kind of deal. My favorite thing is the guy that owned the place being like, hey, one of the people at the party being like, hey, I saw that you have wine. Are you doing vineyard stuff? And they're like, oh yeah, I do have my own wine, but it sucks. Here, do you want some? Take it. Ooh, a bulletproof vest. I'm not going to use it for anything, but... You know, might as well pop it on into the trunk. Military was hanging out here, it looks like. But yeah, I find it so funny that... Oh, hello, single zombie. Oh, the single zombies. Put your arms up. Helicopter. Yeah, I think the helicopter's probably attracting more. But I don't think it's really anything to be too concerned about. I'm just gonna close the doors and turn on the light and figure out... Oh, did this just not close? Okay. Interesting. Well, anyways, let's do some screaming in here and make sure that... An empty canteen. Ooh, I can attach that to my belt. It's kind of nice. And a lightweight... This is really the place to go, huh? I can go full military. I can strip down and cosplay. A holster, too? Time to get a little silly with it. There's just... This place is chock full of stuff. Like, look at this. This is going to be huge. An M16. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I can change the firing mode. I can make it... This is crazy. This is some... This was worth it. This was absolutely worth it. Here, let's wear some pants. Let's just entirely change what our fit is. Change up the steez a little bit. Who needs jeans? Damn, we look ridiculous. Can I turn on the light in here? Is there not a light to turn on in here either? Huh, well. A bunch of cases. Boots. This is the place to be. Baseball cap army. Hell yeah, I can wear the visor backwards too. Yes. Yes, dude. Okay, well, we're going full chud mode here. Yeah, I'm Sandy Grigsby. I served two terms in the Zomboid War. So many... There's back rooms here too? The hell is this place? This is actually crazy. Like, I don't even know where to start with how much stuff is here. It's just... everything. Let's build a canteen. Also my carton. Is that a beta blockers? Ooh. I'm gonna... Yeah, that's right. Sandy Grigsby's gonna block them betas. The betas won't know what hit him. Toilet. Dead Mouse. My favorite musician? I don't think I've really listened to a whole lot of Dead Mouse, to be perfectly honest. We'll just toss all of this back in the garbage can. But yeah, my little sister's wedding was quite the event. She, we had enough hookups in the form of family friends that we really got to have a nice wedding for her. Which I'm glad for. She deserves nice things too. Ooh, empty leather water bag. Hell yeah. Sure, let's go fill that up too. Sure, just fill up all of our water. It's probably gonna take us like a dozen trips to even be able to consider that we've looted this place out, which is crazy to me. Oh, hi, zombie. Let's throw all of these water canteens in there. We can store a full liter with the leather bag. Hello? There they are. Okay. But yeah, let's start loading stuff up here. M16 and ammo. Good place to start. It's a very lightweight can opener. Don't need a whole lot of this stuff, actually. I'm already at 50. Wow. We're gonna walk away from this with like nothing in our... with almost nothing from this. At least comparatively. Let's eat some chips, too. We can celebrate with a bag of chips. Celebratory bag of chips. Just all of this ammo. We are out the gate with some quality gear. That means that we've done the fucking around. Now let's do some finding out. I can have a key ring with praying hands on it. Incredible. The zombies will be the ones finding out. True! They will be finding out just how much a gun warehouse has in its stores. I think on the next file, I'm also going to increase our XP gains by a ton, just because I want to make it... I mean, this is like shorter form stuff, right? So, might as well... lean into that a little bit more and make sure that it's a little more entertaining, a little easier to keep up on. Ammo box. You know, let's start... How much do these weigh? Yeah, 50% capacity. We'll start filling these up, too. Can you take the mannequins? I believe you can. Oh! Hello. Sneaky peeky like. But yeah, I believe you can take the mannequins, which we will do. Don't you fret. We will be taking mannequins. A bullet bandolier. Hell yes. We're putting boxes in boxes. Shotguns? We got 2 of them? Okay, well, obviously we get the shotguns. A whetstone, yeah, we take those. It'd be funny to set them up in places like the Fallout 4 raiders do. That would be a great idea, actually. That'd be a really funny way to go about that. Mm. Let's just... Let's just try and load up the car as much as possible right now. I wish I had a trailer or something. That would make things much easier here. We could do a... What's it called? I Am Legend and have them set up to be our little buddies. Have them watch out over a bunch of stuff for us. .4. Okay. Well, our character is getting hungry. Let's just grab all these boxes. Toss a couple in the back, and then we'll set up a little place to unload all of our stuff when we get back as well. Yeah, you will need somebody to talk to or you'll go insane. True! It can be my downfall, too. It's too hot. Turn on the AC. My boy asked me. By Jack Dime Store. My god, what an author name. Hello, yes, my name is Jack Dime Store, and my boy asked me. Daddy, what will we do in the apocalypse? Oh. Oopsie. My character's so sleepy. Daddy, how will we survive? So I said to him, son, we stand no chance. You're asthmatic and I'm an author. I have no survival skills. It's definitely a nom de plume. Oh, for sure. We're in Kentucky, of course it is. I'm driving like shit. I'm just kind of fucking around. I need to be better about that, but I am just fucking around at the end of the day. Okay. So I think we're going to end up setting up a bunch of stuff, like our boxes. In here, the garage will turn into the armory. At least then I can, you know. At least then I can make it so that I can pull in and drop off easily. Although I would love to get rid of both of these. Back the truck in. Right about here is a good spot, right? The least interesting part of any of these games is always the base. Well, one of the least interesting parts, I should say, is getting the base set up. But once you have the system set up, it's just, it makes such a big difference. And the way that organization goes. It's a little uninteresting to watch initially, but it's necessary, unfortunately. Let's move all of the ammo over that we can. You have to do it, though, otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, I could just have a bunch of ammo on the ground and look through it like that, but... I mean, come on. What am I, an animal? The shotgun there. Just have a variety of weapons on the floor. But yeah, change fire mode to single. We now have an M16. A loaded M16. That'll be our just in case things really hit the fan deal. And a gas mask too. We have a couple of things. Molotov too. Our emergency, everything is going to shit corner. Although it's right next, we'll worry about that later. First, we gotta worry about getting everything unloaded. And right now, there's a lot to unload. I can maybe build a table or like move some tables around out here to make it easier. But for now, no big deal. Disable auto drink. No thank you. I would like to not have to worry about my character drinking. But yeah, I love Zomboid. This game very good. There's always something to be done. I should probably just make a giant pile of stuff on the ground before doing this, actually. We'll make the giant pile, and then we'll implement organization methods. Is there anything else in the trunk that we need to take care of? Stack can go on the ground. Those will go on the ground. This should probably not be empty. Yeah, okay. Fill up the gas can just in case. My character's so sleepy. It's been a rough couple of days for them. They've been doing all sorts of stuff. Okay, let's not mess up our truck any more than possible in the future. Let's put everything in the glove box. Yeah. Okay. Make a little dinner. And then we're good to go. I love Zomboid. This game, there's something for everybody for sure. You gotta secure what it is, though. And right now we're securing an easy home. Or at least a better home. You can have fresh sweet potato. Sweet potato stew. God, that's gotta be good after eating nothing but, like, beans and stuff. A nice sweet potato stew. Can I put noodles in? Add pasta. I can add more beans? We gotta have some hearty meals for our character. They're doing a lot of work. They're subsisting off of off of chips during the day. Which I would say is not what you're looking for. Nope. Turn on. Granola bar. Okay. Well, we have a good enough little home here. We'll just wash ourselves. No reason to stay bloody. With 28 years later, the Bone Temple. I feel like being covered in iodine all the time would not be the most pleasant experience. Do I need all this stuff? Probably not. Probably toss a couple of these. Keep a couple of things in here. My soup, it's burning! It's getting late. Sheesh. Well, we're gonna continue to have some long days in Zomboid for a bit. Open unlabeled can with blade. Sheesh. These are some heavy soups. Like 5 pounds per soup. He's lucky he wasn't allergic. Some people are. That's true. A lot of people are allergic to iodine. Then again, he kind of had all sorts of things to help him out with surviving, right? He was definitely the kind of guy to be ready for dealing with something a little bit more intense like that, right? Man, we're still losing weight. We may have to eat a full chocolate bar, too. Chicken noodle soup. Why am I on such a crazy delay? I would recommend reloading the page, perhaps. Level 3 cook. Okay, I think some of our... We have a lot of food right now. Let's also... Too full to drink a beer. Okay. That's fine. Let's make sure that we don't end up having any incidents. Keep our stuff closed. Okay, I think we try and secure... We need to find a generator manual. That would be a big boon for us, because we have a generator just right next to us. And if we could make sure that we can keep our fridges going, we can have a ton of food. This is one of the reasons that I think that setting up in this gas station is good, because it just simplifies... It simplifies the need of getting gas all the time. This seems better? Yeah. Tried reloading before, but not forced cache load. Oh, okay, that would probably do it. But yeah, I'm just we're securing a solid base. I think that setting up in this diner, like, there's already a bunch of fridges. It's hard to defend, but like the whole point is that it's more stealth and it's in a less populated area anyways, so it's not the biggest concern with, like, oh, or is a big horde of zombies gonna find my stuff and cause problems for me. It's less populated, it's got a bunch of fridges, gas is right there, and it's got a ton of space to, like, build out. So that'll make things really easy for us. Oops. Just backing into the wall. Don't mind me. Drive into the business. Can I close the door here? No? Okay. Noted. Anything else from these cases? Lots of ammo boxes, which I do think we want. At least a couple of them, just because it'll simplify organizing later. Like, they're not immediately valuable and they're not bombastic grabs, but having organization methods will be nice. Do I want a spare pair of boots? You know what? We will grab a spare pair of boots. We're just kind of grabbing whatever I think looks good. Like, there's plenty of ammo and guns, and those are definitely, like, the choices to grab. But I'm deciding now what is worth grabbing out the gate. Like the things that are not immediate, obvious choices. We're probably going to spend like all day today going back and forth. Just slam 2 cans of soda. Treat this like it's gamer day. Or treat this like I've been playing WoW for 7 hours straight. Slam 2 sodas and keep going. That's enough nutritional content, right? 600 calories of just sugar? Everybody loves that. My god, there's so much ammo. Who needs money? All that money's good for right now is burning. Money. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Just so much ammo. I think you can... I think there are mods for pressing your own ammo too, which I think is interesting. Like there's blacksmithing, so why not be able to do that too? Oh, I forgot to get rid of my bowl. Oops. We're losing a little bit of weight. Maybe I shouldn't have picked the hungry trait. Ah, well, that's cowardice. Would love to become a blacksmith at the end of the world. Yes. You get it. Like, that's probably one of the more useful skills to have. Let's be real. Being able to smith your own weapons. Because, like, spears are great. Being able to have spears that actually are of quality and not just, like, a duct tape knife to a pole. That's got to be worth more than... Carton of 45 auto? Jesus. Oh, a gunshot. Well, I'm not really too concerned about that, actually. Army beret. Peaked military cap. Hang on. I think I want the beret, actually. We're playing dress up here. Just a little bit of dress up in my zomboid. We're trying to stay at least a little whimsical. We need to find a sillier outfit with the beret and shooting glasses, actually. If there's one thing I love to do, it's play dress up, but in this with ugly ass outfits. Just be like, yeah, I'm a little eccentric. Right now I'm looking like I'm gonna go up to the boss and go wow. Staying whimsical in the apocalypse is so important. I'd be in one of those inflatable frog costumes at this point. Hell yeah. Actually, those might be better to wear generally. It's going to be really difficult to get a hold of you. Well, maybe not really difficult, but more difficult. I saw earlier that there were like magazine armors that you could make. One of the things I told my buddies back when zombie media was a little more prevalent was like, I'm making my armor out of like cardboard or like laminated cardboard, simply because can you imagine trying to like get a grip on that with your teeth? It's going to be difficult. And even then, you're probably just going to pinch more. And then you can also just kind of reinforce it with all sorts of other... You could easily reinforce it with, like, whatever kind of cloth underneath. It would only be bad if you were going against zombie cats. Yeah! They're just gonna chew through the cardboard. They love the cardboard. If our cat became a zombie, we'd be... That armor would do nothing. We're almost loaded up. If we can do like 2 runs a day... If we can do 2 runs a day, we're gonna get through all of this stuff relatively fast. Or at least it's gonna be a little faster than I thought it would be. That's really where it's going. Key for the shooting range, okay. More shotguns. And then there's a bunch of blades. A variety of blades. Okay. There's also sleeping bags. Those might be nice to have, like, one of those. Oh, hello, zombie. Long blunt. +1 long blunt. I'm unstoppable. Or a regular cat, I guess, is ours likes to shred cardboard. True. Cat does love to shred cardboard. Turn on the AC. It's a hot summer. +1 long blunt. Yes. Give me all the opportunities to boost my long blunt skill. I want to learn how to make the long blunt. I think my character... I think we're going to go back and we're going to eat... Oops. That person just went through my front windshield. My character gets hungry so fast. I think we got to actually start making, like... We got to do some crazy meal prep. We need to find more bowls. Make like a week worth of meals and just slap it in the fridge. Skirt. Do more meal prep for my character in the game than for myself. Although I would like to do more meal prep generally. Okay, what do we drop on the ground here? Rifles. Scopes. Just slap it all in a pile. Make it nice and easy to unload. Gunlight, all of these. Pretty much everything, actually. Everything but the gas can. And we're unloaded out of here. Okay, cool. Okay, I think what's on the docket after we deal with all of this is we go and look for seeds and, like, specifically whatever we can get for books. Any kind of books that we could get would go crazy. Sure, eat this chocolate bar. Let's make a ground beef. Ground beef and mussels. That sounds like an almost disgusting type of soup. Take a tomato, though. We're just going through, figuring out what we can grab for our dinner. Canned potato. You know what? Sounds horrifying. Yeah. Kind of what I'm going for. Make some popcorn, maybe? Okay, that's unfrozen. These are unfreezing. Sounds like some fucking Scran. Yes. It very much sounds like Scran. I'm not sure if I want to set up something where I do doles every day, too. Okay, pop the popcorn out. Get all of these thawed. Okay. And now we fill up our pot and we make some crazy soup. I want to do them with you, though. Yeah, I want to do them with you, too, which is why I'm like, maybe I do them on days that we didn't end up doing them. I think that's the current idea. Because some days we do end up forgetting. Although, except for Scrandle. Scrandle rolls over at a weird time. It's all strange to deal with, actually. Just a little bit. Do I only have one thing of beans? I think I do. Okay, now we cook our soup. I just feel like I need something to... Time zones. I feel like I need to figure out a way to... like, get the stream going. Be a little bit more bombastic than just, like, here's my stream, I'm playing video game. But that's hard. It's not easy just figuring out exactly what you're gonna do. We're stuffed. We're gaining weight. Yes. We've killed 213 zombies. Does that count the ones that we burned? I don't know about that. We have the Honest Abe. Yeah, we kind of do. Got the neck and chin beard warm up. Yeah. I kind of want something to warm up. We're going through these beans pretty fast. We'll go scavenging for food at some point too, but I think this game needs to have like grains that you can start growing. Because farming is, you know, easy enough. It's just grains are way better to sustain yourself off of. I don't think you've smacked 200 of them to death, but I think I... Have I smacked 200 of them to death? That seems unlikely. Now that you mention it, does not count the ones on fire. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. What the hell do I know? Eat my soup. Delicious, delicious soup. Just keep them on the counter. Not on the floor. On the counter, please. Keep a better track of it. Okay. And back for one more load. Speaking of back for one more load, what happened with the lady that had like 100 dudes run a train on her? Nor does it count the ones you run over with your car. Okay. Good info. I thought I remembered hearing something about like an OnlyFans person that had 100 people have sex with them, and then I don't really know. I think it was for a Guinness World Record, like longest consecutive train. Then again, the Guinness World Records are like not necessarily anything to aim for, because you're mostly just paying for somebody to verify that you did something. That's old hat at this point. Having people run a train on you? Or the world records? It's very drinking core, you know? Like, you and your buddies drink some crazy... I think several of them have done that now. What? That's... You know me, I'm not gonna judge whatever you get down to in your bedroom. But it's just wild to me that that would be something that people aim for. Like, yeah, I want people to know that that I've fucked. Well, never mind. Now that I say that, it's like, yeah, that tracks. I want people to know who I am. The desire to be known and verified, I guess. The desire to be verified on Twitter, although not really anymore. Joking, I have no idea. I'm not online at all. Come on. It happens. I am not immune to misinformation. Especially as a joke. I'll just go, huh, wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's pretty wild. And then not do anything about looking into it because I have the assumption that people are going to. I I assume that people are not going to be lying to me. Am I too trusting? Probably. I'm trying to embody whimsy at least a little bit, right? Just taking things at face value is whimsical, or is it stupid? Mm. Who am I to say? No, my ID card. You gotta question everything. I mean, yeah, that's isn't that the Assassin's Creed saying? Challenge everything? Wait, that's EA Sports. Knee pads? Sure, where's some knee pads? Even things that seem like basic facts. Yeah. Why is it that I'm gonna become the great philosopher of our time? Why is the sky not blue? Wait, hang on. I think I'm channeling more Jerry Seinfeld here. Why is the sky blue? A scuba? Huh? I didn't even know scuba was in this game. I can wear a balaclava? Okay, well that goes in the trunk. Never to be seen again. Scuba with no tank? The Yankee with no brim? Do people still talk about that one? Is it just me, or do yarmulkes have, like, a little bit of swag to them? They're just kind of like... Assassin's Creed is trust but verify. You can trust me on that one. True, true. Still on a crazy delay. I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Good to know. Key to the shooting range? I don't think I need that. But yeah, is it just me or do yarmulkes have kind of swag? Like just a tiny hat? Oh, to have a tiny hat. It's actually driving me crazy because I'm in the next room and I can hear you, so I type a joke, but then I have to wait until you say it on joke, so I'm not a strange joke Cassandra. A joke Cassandra. Doomed to respond to the joke before it even finishes. Something about that is actually kind of funny to me. Just pre-laughing, pre-laughing at jokes. I think that would drive some people crazy. It's like, let me finish, please. Let me get to the punchline. It would probably drive me a little crazy, TBH. I even... Okay, well, we're just gonna try and unload everything onto the floor right now. Wine. Yeah, sure. Canteens. Yeah, I'll take a tent. Tarps, too. I think tarps are useful for stuff. Rope. Rope is useful. Cordage. Fishing basket. Fire starting block. Do people store their fish in baskets? Insect repellent? I don't think you can actually use that. A compass? I don't think we can use the compass either. We just automatically know which direction north is. Oh, a shemagh. Hell yeah. We can have a scarf. Do I have gloves on too? No, I already do. Damn, we got swag. We got some swag. Okay, everything goes on the floor again then. I'm so excited to load up my base with just mannequins everywhere. Empty Western canteen. Flasks. Camping first aid kit? Sure. I know that this isn't exactly the best banter, but I'm trying. Looting and also coming up with things to say is difficult. I'm just a little self-conscious, okay? I'm shy. I'm so shy. I need to see what Ashniko's newest album is like, actually. I'm a little bit of a fan of hers. She's got some quality stuff. Or at least things that I think are quality. Doodle of food. Oh, I would love if I actually got my character into fishing too. Yeah, I'm a true outdoorsman. I stay outdoors, you know? My favorite place to be is the bank. You can call me a teller the way that I'm always at the bank, you know? Is this anything? No? You're just chilling, don't worry. Thank you. Is my stream... Oh, I'm dropping a ton of frames, too. Ugh. That's probably contributing to my huge delay. Is it making it... Okay, I'm dropping about 15% of my frames. Is it noticeable? Is it noticeable enough that I should restart the stream? Because I will if necessary. Medieval blacksmithing. Everyday smith. Okay, some of these magazines are actually huge. Small scale smithing. Making tweezers and stuff. That's pretty fun. It's over here. Come on. There we go. Where's the light switch in here? Can't see shit. I can't tell, but I don't know what that means anyways. Okay. It just means, like, we're getting frame skip on the stream. Which doesn't seem to be the case, if you're telling me, if you're telling me that you're not noticing, then it's probably not substantial enough to worry about. That's true, you do have issues with processing that stuff. I'm not gonna sweat it right now. I think I'll just tough it out for now. Figure out why at some point. Glue? Me after losing my runs of Ume Musume? Glue? Okay, I think we're loaded up for this. We'll come back. We've got a size... Well, I didn't unload all of these, too. Let's do that real quick. Bullets and bandoliers. Bullets and Bandoliers is my Western fantasy RPG. Is the trunk actually loaded? No. I spent all of my time dropping everything on the floor instead. Hang on. Those caffeine pills I actually want. Reeling in and gear. Man, I need to... I'm realizing I need to actually listen to a bunch of Steely Dan, too. Reeling in the Ears is a pretty good song. Well, how full is the trunk? Okay, we can grab one more load and then get skedaddling. I think ammo's priority. Although whatever fits in the backpack is fine. Weapons are the heavy stuff. Being able to carry around like 6 rifles. Like, modern firearms are... it's a miracle that people can carry them around as easily as they can. They're like wood and like fiberglass, typically, right? Guy who doesn't know what guns are made out of. It's a lot of metal, I know that much. I'm being broken down at the molecular level by having more than one rifle on me. I don't think I can fit any more in here either. Nope. Okay. Well, slap these rifles on the seat. I will not be unloading them. My gun safety, irrelevant. Come on. This truck has got to get me through at least probably 2, maybe 3 more loads of stuff. Uncomfortable. Yeah, we beat ourselves up a little bit. I love this game. I feel like every time I play it, I'm like, yeah, yeah. There's so much. There's so much to do. Oops. I'm committing a little bit of manslaughter. Just doing a little bit of dangerous driving. Did I ever turn off the other car? I don't think I did. Oops. The fuck did I hit there? Hello? Eating the shit out of my truck. Come on. Let me through. Everything but the gasoline can go on the floor. Do a fast unload. Just dump it out. We'll deal with it later. Maybe that could be something I do off stream at some point too. Just log in. Log into the Zomboid and organize my stuff. Maybe not, actually, now that I say it aloud. I feel like that's exactly... I would do that, and things would just... Like, the power would go out, and I'd be on that mad scramble for finding... Ooh. Antidepressants and gum? Ignore the rotten steak. Just gotta do it on a day I feel like bantering. That's true. I've been banterless lately. That way it doesn't really matter what I'm doing. True, true. I just don't feel like I've been on top of my banter game. Banterless behavior. Yeah. Alright, get home. Grab a big bowl of soup. Pop it in the oven for like 3 seconds. It's a 4-pound soup. My god. You gotta stop doom scrolling and start having whimsy. I don't... What activity can I do to start doing... Not doing, but having whimsy? That's my question. Slurp my soup. Frolicking, obviously. Fuck! You're right. I need to become the kind of person that frolics. I need to become a frolicker. That's how I'll evolve as a person. Become a frolicker. Bag of chips and some granola bars. Dried apricots? Yeah, okay. Well, give me that other bowl too, and we'll make more soup. Huh? No, just grab the pot. Spinning it around in a field with my arms spread out. Yes. That's what I really need to do. Cheese, chicken, eggplant soup. Yeah, yeah. Cheesy chicken, eggplant soup. My character is not gonna get enough sleep tonight. I'm spending all night meal prepping. I feel like I should do some reading while I'm preheating and heating stuff up. Electrical one? Sure. Oh yeah, I had my first aid kit. Not kit, my first aid box there too. Okay, transfer these. No, transfer these over. And then we'll add poultry. Add more poultry. Just like real life. Yeah, read while you cook. And then we'll add some more beans too. This is a crazy soup. It's my soup. My cooking skills in real life are just like my cooking skills in Zomboid. Just absolute insanity. Okay, fast forward. Up at 2 a.m. cooking my soup. I took my caffeine pills too late in the evening. Just hit me that you don't have a cell phone in this game? Yeah. Wish we're still like that in this world. Yeah. No way to entertain yourself. You can't doom scroll. You can doom read. You can read whatever books you can. This is what, 1994? This is in the Bill Clinton era, right? Damn. Bill Clinton caused the zombie outbreak. If the internet were really a thing in this time frame. Bill Clinton is the reason for the zombie outbreak in Kentucky. It's Bill's fault. Okay, well, oh, I don't need to sleep. Yeah, like 1993. Yeah, that's pretty definitively in the Clinton administration, right? Please let me sleep. Okay, well, I guess I'm surviving off of caffeine pills for the next 2 days. I'm running the trucker lifestyle here. Oh, I can sleep. Okay, thank God. It's finally letting me get enough sleep that I can survive for another day. I'm almost definitely gonna have to survive off of caffeine pills. Living that trucker lifestyle. Trucker Zomboid. Zomboid trucker? Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna... We're learning so much cooking just from watching this. Our carpentry's up. Level 3 cooking. That's not too bad. Man, I'm really excited for just more of this. I think I do want to play this with Yelnats. Try and collab. I'll shoot him a couple of ideas for what we could do for like 2 or 3 hours one day. I think the biggest issue I've encountered is people not understanding the way that you have to like kite and stuff. So I play with people that I'm like, okay, here's the plan. We'll figure out the most efficient way to oh, I'm just steering poorly. I'm swerving. I swerve while I drive. I'm really fucking up my engine here too. Oh boy. I swerve while I drive. I don't know what I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna need to actually upgrade my mechanic skill at some point here. That's for certain. This is what I get for fucking around. Just crash into a tree, completely bang up everything. It'd be fun to play with other people. That's what I think. I'm curious if Forrest would be interested as well, but this is one of those kinds of games that like everybody has to be really into it because that's just survival crafting games. There's some standouts in that genre. Can you actually like close for me? Come on, buddy. There we go. There we go. They're supposed to minimize like that, and I just didn't have it working properly. Because I'm a goober. I'm your standard goober. Okay, all of this, we go with the ammo. This is just so many rifles. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these rifles. It's that many. Like the M14s I'm definitely going to grab. The everything else, maybe not. Just, I could... It's not like I'm taking apart my guns. It's certainly not what I'm doing. It's nice to have the spares, though. Oh, it's a big stretch here. Get a little sippy. My frame drops are going even crazier. That's good. Love to see that. This is how much of a delay you were on, by the way. I said swerve while you drive while you were driving. Yeah. The delay is... The delay and the frame drops are probably related, let's be real. I wish I knew exactly what is causing this issue. It'd certainly be nice to know. Okay, the first aid kit campings are actually useless, I'm realizing. The canteens, maybe less so. And then we have a bunch of books. Okay, we're loaded up on ammo. Or at least pretty kitted up with ammo. Wow, it's really storming. Hopefully that doesn't make my drive back a pain. My vehicle is already suffering enough from my own actions. I don't really need to lose traction and drive into a post or a tree. I'll do that on my own. I don't need anything else to be able to John about with it. Man, so many rifles. Frame drops, time to move to Vegas. It'd certainly be a shorter move for us than it was for Mr. Germa. Moving from Boston all the way to Vegas is a pretty crazy move. At least IMO. Cross country? What's that? Moving cross country multiple times? Man, that's crazy. Certainly couldn't be me. I've certainly not done that before. Although I'm very curious, what about Vegas was so appealing to him? Was it because of the internet? Like the... Was it the internet? Was it... What was it? I'll always be curious. Then again, he seems like the kind of guy that would just say, fuck it, I'm doing this. comfortable? Yeah, that's fine. How full up is our trunk? We can probably take like 1 or 2 more weapons. Or probably more of the stuff on the ground here. Packed tent is 5. Just pop that in the primary. We'll slot this in the trunk and then slip whatever will fit. Probably the fishing baskets. Just one? Okay. I mean, there's multiple firing ranges in here, right? I feel like we might as well double check. Man, it's so dark in here. This whole facility is crazy to me. I can't imagine. Oh. Oh, okay. There's just a bunch more stuff back here. What? Okay, sure. Drop everything that's interesting on the ground. Continue. I thought I was close to done. I'm not even anywhere near. Cloth gun cases? My god, these guys... These guys were ready. They were ready to go hunting. Second Amendment, January edition. Ooh, jerky. Hang on, let me get some of that jerky. Who knows how long this jerky's been in here, but I don't care. It smells edible enough to me. My god. Chewing tobacco? Hell yeah! Give me a bit of that dip. I can... Now that it's the apocalypse, I can spit my dip right onto the floor. My wife can no longer tell me what to do. Oh, I didn't realize there were reloading books now. That's nice. Man, that'd be disgusting. Just straight up spitting your dip on the floor. Ugh. I don't even want to think about that. You gotta be some kind of mess of a person to be doing that. Just drop all of this. I'm looking for magazines that are like generators. Italian delights. Prepare pizza? I can learn how to make pizza? Hell yeah. Where the hell is the light switch here? I feel like I need to be walking around with a light in my hands. Can't see for shit. Good thing I keep this flashlight on me. There's so much stuff in this complex. I can see why there were so many zombies. Sleeping bag? Sure. Tracking books? Hell yeah. All this is just such interesting stuff. Chewing tobacco. Keeping gum. More aiming stuff. Oh, that's why it takes so long to level up now. Because there's books for it. You can boost your skill gain. I was like, why am I not gaining any sort of aiming skill anymore? It used to be so much faster. There we go. The more you know. My God, we're gonna be going through this place for months. Oh man, this place would be a pain in the ass to loot if the I should knock on wood. This place would be a pain in the ass to loot if the power went out. I'd have to have a light on for everything. Oh boy, we're sleepy too. Oh my God, we're in a shooting range. We're in the tactical shoot at people and whatever range. Oh, this is a great place to get mannequins. Okay, where's our caffeine pills? Take some of those. I'm at 25% dropped frames. What the hell? Normally I try to ignore that stuff as much as possible, but once it gets that high, it really adds up. I'm at like I'm at 500,000 dropped frames right now. That's crazy. What the hell is this range? Holy shit. It is straight up storming. Those puddles of water are huge. Holy. And there's a second level to this complex? My God. Okay, at least it's just looking down at the range, right? This is a huge area of the complex to be dedicated to, like, whatever the hell this is. The hangout zone. Is this a bar, too? Oh my God, it is. I need bowls, so I'll take them. Cans of oats? Wait, people... Oat cans? That sounds a little ridiculous to me. More bowls. Holy shit. They've got booze here, too? No, just sugar pad. Like, it's a coffee. It's a coffee bar, never mind. False alarm. I was gonna say, you should not be having booze along with all of these guns. This is downright unsafe. Okay, we're in the office portion here. It's 2 p.m. I'm being torn down by coffee and oats. Okay, well, let's get back to base quick. It's 2 p.m. If my engine dies on me, like, permanently, trying to bring everything back through a sedan, that's gonna be a mess. Well, let's drive fast. I'm soaking wet. Man, being without a windshield in a rainstorm sucks. I can only imagine how much this would be terrible. Just getting absolutely drenched by the falling water. In one of my cross-country trips, I ended up hitting a storm along the way. And man, it was harrowing. Like, the sky, I think I was driving through, like, Tornado Alley. In, like, Iowa, the Great Lakes-ish region, but southern Great Lakes region. And I think I narrowly avoided a couple of tornadoes just by going. I have sugar. I can make a cake. If I have enough sugar packets, I can make a cake. Hell yeah. I hadn't even considered that. Well, it's good to have spare bowls. We'll have big old bowls for food and everything. Oats? Fresh oats in a can? Can I freeze the oats in a can? Are they open? Why would that matter? I thought the whole point of canning things was that, like, you didn't need to worry about it. I mean, for the most part. Obviously, you do still need to worry about it. A little bit. Get some tarps and rope in here. Turn this into our fishing area, kind of. At least as much as it'll take our stuff. Yeah, that's mostly everything gone. Can I... Do I know how to make, like... I can make a toolbox? Okay. Advanced carpentry frame. Advanced frame backpack. Staghead trophy? What the hell? Do I not know how to make, like, a shelf? Tiles? Oh, I forgot how much they added. Crucible mold, wooden bucket, wooden anvil mold. Are those, does that make it, like, completely building? Hang on. Bookshelf? Crude wooden bookcase. Oh, I can do it with branches, too. Branches or planks and nails. Oh, I can lash a bookshelf. That's crazy. Build 42, you wild. You get all sorts of stuff. Probably don't need 5 adhesive bandages, too. Can probably slim down on a couple of my things. Just, I need to make more bookshelves. We're definitely going to need bookshelves. And I think the rest of this day is going to be meal prep. We have steak and sausage. Do we have any more? We have a tomato. At least I have soup. Leroy Chef be like, at least I have soup. Is this anything? No, I know it isn't. Wait, can I add tortilla chips to any of this? Okay, well, let's go downstairs and grab another vegetable of some variety. Yeah, a leek. Just mix it up a little bit. I think we're at an okay amount of food. As long as I stay up... Like, if I gain weight for a little bit, we could afford to have some poor nutrition for a short while. Pop all of these in the oven. Have it all on freeze, and then we'll do a little bit more. Do a little bit more cooking. Move those over. Wait, what happened to my pot? Did I put it away? My whiskey pot? Nope. This is exactly what happens. Did I put it in my... I did put it in my bag. Am I not able to chop up this steak to put into steak or the sausage? Really? Hang on a second. Cooking. I can carve a pumpkin. Cut up all sorts of stuff. Do I need to make a stir fry with that? Oh man. Well, currently we have tomato soup. Just really. Vegetable bean soup, then. Thought we could add that. What condiments it is. Toss that in there. I guess we'll... I thought we could chop up our steak and stuff. Well, we'll just slap both of these in the freezer or the fridge so that I can eat them as well. I think we've made some crazy good progress today. We're really progressing in our Zomboid world. We have a ton of guns. We have a ton of we have a ton of ammo. Our food situation is still fine. Turn that off. Decant my soup. Veggie soup. Wow, we are super overburdened. 12 pounds of soup between 2 bowls. What the hell? Well, sorry, I think these are kilos because this is a game by British people about an American zombie outbreak, which is just very funny to me. I have a griddle pan. You know what? Let's try and... Yeah, we can make a roast. We can make a steak roast next. I think I'll just have those there too. And I think I have a frying pan as well. At least I thought I did. It's not looking like it. Okay, well. That's the griddle pan then. Okay, let's unload the truck now. And then I think once we've unloaded the truck, we can call it for the stream today. Wow, this has gone by so fast. Zomboid is one of those games that just... time flies while you play it. It's a good game. It's been a good game for a while now. We're coming up on, like, 15 years, I think. Yeah, I think we're coming up on 15 years. No, more than 15, actually. It came out in, like, what, 2011? And it was a lot more sim-like. It was a lot more of a... What if Zomboid was a Sims game? Or what if The Sims had zombies in it? Like, everything was a lot more tile-based, similar to the Sims series. think we put this in the glove box for now. Well, we might as well finish out the day, actually. We'll read... We'll sit down and read until our character gets tired, and then we'll start next session knowing that we need to take even more from the guns and ammo store. But yeah, I've had a great time. I feel like I need to work on my banter. I need to improve on my God, it's pouring. What a storm. I'm not trying to make it in too dark to read, huh? Glad I'm not trying to make it out in the woods. My character would be getting sick for sure. Okay, we finished the first aid book. We can have our book corner for stuff that we finished now. And then keep that in there. Let's have a sausage for dinner. Just cook up an entire sausage. I saw that nitrates / nitrites stuff again. Like I read a Reddit thread earlier talking about, like, guys, we're getting colon cancer because of nitrates and like all of the stuff around that. It's one of those things that's just heavily associated with cancer. Authentic British cuisine. Try our new biscuit and gravy menu. Bottomless iced tea. Okay. Now we sleep. And then once we sleep, we'll go raid somebody. Are Prey or Bub still going? I think Prey is. Thanks for the stream, everybody. I appreciate you stopping by and listening in. I know I need to improve on my banter. I'm not, it's not exactly been the cream of the crop as of late, but I don't know. I'm trying. But yeah, everybody, thanks for stopping in. I've been having a ton of fun with Zomboid. And let's... Oh, you know what was probably killing my bitrate today? Having like 3 tabs of my own stream open. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh man, we are super delayed here too. Just looking at the stream and I'm like, what the hell? That's like 2 minutes ago. Ugh. But yeah, anyways, I appreciate everybody stopping in. I'll just kind of keep this going. We'll get ready to raid Prey. I'm still dropping frames? What the fuck? My god, it looks... That is not a good looking stream either. Oh! It's always something. It's always something. If anybody is actually caught up, I appreciate you staying tuned in. But let's go raid Prey. I'm just gonna keep watching this until it actually is caught up to where I quit the game. No wonder my frame rate was so crazy. I think if I catch my frames dropping as much as they do, I'm gonna stop my stream more too. This is just how it goes. It's so framey. What the hell? Goofy ass. Hmm. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and collaborate with a couple of people with Zomboid. I might tune into some other Zomboid streamers and be like, hey, do you want to try and do like a Zomboid server or something? Collab in that fashion? I think that could be fun. Could be interesting. Could be fun. Wow, just the delay is crazy. It's still so far behind. No wonder the frames were dropping so much. We're at almost 750,000 frames dropped. Let's go do a quick net check. Internet speed test. What's the number one? Ookla? Yeah, we have great download. What's our upload like? This is really good internet, and I'm still causing issues. Prey is okay. Yeah, our up and our down are similar, but I'm yeah, great quality for everything. It's just that wonderful. The stream quality is terrible. Hang on. Thanks for the stream, everybody. I appreciate. Okay, there we go. We'll pop a raid on to Prey. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. And we'll just pop into the raid then.